What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW SportsTalkShow, where every fan is welcome. And today we're going to be talking about Parris Campbell and his issues just staying on the field. You know, he's a very talented guy. But real quick before we get into this topic, I just want to say, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on, and share it to all your favorite social media platforms. Let's get as many people talking football here as we can. So let's get right back into the topic. So the Indianapolis Colts drafted Parris Campbell in the second round out of Ohio State in around 2018, 2019, something around there, 3 years ago. And it just sucks to see him go out with all these injuries because, one, we know what he could do for the team. We saw this last week what he is capable of doing. The thing is, he just can't stay healthy. And so in his rookie year, he had some pretty serious injuries, you know. Pulled the hamstring. Those normally give you issues throughout the whole year. They're always coming back. They're always nagging. That's how hamstrings are. You know, you think they're gone. One day you feel fine, and then the next day, all of a sudden, it's back. It's nagging again. It's knocking. It's pulling. It's just aggravating. Then he had a sports hernia. Absolutely terrible. Then he had a broken hand and a broken foot. It sucks. You know, he underwent like 3 surgeries in his rookie year. Like I said, we know how talented Parris Campbell is. And, you know, it's so rare to have a guy be at like 6'1" and be able to run as fast and as fluid as he can. Not many receivers, you know, that is a mismatch nightmare. You know, because a lot of tall corners are a little slower. And a lot of shorter corners are faster. But you could just put the ball up for Campbell. And he could take it out of their hands. He can do that. We've seen it. It just absolutely sucks. And then last year, you know, he took that hit versus the Vikings, a very awkward hit. And he went down on his knee. And he was out for the rest of the season. It was like a PCL, like a tier 3 PCL strain, something like that, MCL strain. It was all sorts of things with his knee. So, and then this year, you know, he's been on the field more. He was on the field a lot more than he was the first 2 years of his career. And while on the field, he was a playmaker. And then you go not to this past week where he got another injury versus the Houston Texans. It was versus the Rams. He had, I believe it was a hamstring issue. Another hamstring issue, yeah. And he just struggled. You know, or was a calf or something like that, you know. And he was out that game. Then he comes back and he has some big catches in a few games. He has some big plays here and there, and he's really coming into his own. You know, him and Carson Wentz are getting something going. Then we saw versus Houston Texans, they had that huge play. And then he comes back for the Rams, the Dolphins, the Ravens, and then he catches that 51-yard touchdown. And on that play, when he comes back from all those injuries, you know, he has a great play. He's a fantastic play. And you think, oh, everything's looking up for him. But that same play, he has an injury that most likely ends the season for the 2021 NFL season. Definitely going to put him on IR. It's a serious foot injury. I'm not sure what it is. But it's most likely, you know, I've heard it's most likely going to be season ending. This kid has just had some extremely bad luck. Very talented, very talented. As I said, he's shifty, he's fluid. With how big he is, he's fast. Mismatch nightmare. It sucks to see what this kid is going through because we know this kid has a lot of talent. And he's a speedster, takes the top off of defense. He does a lot for the offense. The stats may not show it, but he makes that defense have to play back a little bit and respect his speed. So, sucks to see him go. Really does. So, let me know what you guys think about the Parris Campbell situation. Do you think he's going to come back this season? Do you think he's going to ever be able to put a full season together? I hope so. This whole Colts team has struggled with injuries. Not just him. Starting to wonder if it's a strength and conditioning coach or something. Because, we've had issues with, maybe putting some players on IR, with just getting players back. Braden Smith has been out for quite some time. And he is not on IR. He's been out for what? Since the Rams game, or since the Seahawks game, he hasn't played. So he's been out for the Rams, the Dolphins, the Ravens, and the Texans. So, so Braden Smith needs to get back on the field. He needs to get back on the field. We want him back on the field. If he's out 4 weeks, he should have been on IR. And then Nelson, at first in that Rams game, we didn't think that injury was serious. Thought he was gonna be fine. Oh, he'll come back next game. He would be fine. Thursday, it was around Thursday, Friday. It was like 2 or 3 games before the game on Sunday, and the Colts put Quentin Nelson on IR. So, what's going on? What is going on? Something needs to be checked. Something's going on. So let me know what you guys think about this stuff. Answer some of my questions that I gave you. Do you think he's going to come back this season? Do you think he's ever going to put a full season together? Do you think if that is it for this year, do you think next year will be his last year regarding if he stays healthy or not? I guess we'll see. We will see. It's going to be a big year. Big year for him next year. So I hope he gets healthy. I hope you get healthy, Campbell. You're a fantastic playmaker. Get your body right, dude. And come back next year. Come back stronger later in this year. Whenever you come back. Come back stronger than ever. You got this, man. I'm pulling for you. I thank you guys for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Where we're always talking sports. We're not just talking sports, but we're changing lives. We're helping people realize that their dreams are accomplishable. They're reachable. Just got to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Do the best that you can do every day. That's all you can do. So let me know your guys' thoughts on all this. I think that's going to be it. So thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.